Hi YouTube, how you doing? This is Donna LC 4560 coming to you with another video. This is the last one. This is part 8. Alright, this is my 150th video. And the title is Ways You Know You Are Dealing with a Broke Man. Part 8. Here we go. When he takes food from your refrigerator and put it in his. Yes, that happened to me one time. A guy I was dealing with in Baltimore, I had my own place, a 3-bedroom, everything on one floor, and I told him, "Why don't you go ahead and get your own apartment?" And they had plenty of openings, 1 and 2 bedrooms, so he got a 1 bedroom. And I helped him out a little bit, but he literally came up to my place and took stuff out of my deep freezer, food out of my deep freezer, and and took it and put it in his refrigerator and freezer. Yes. And all. He couldn't keep up the apartment long. He lost it in, I'm going to say 3 months and wanted to move back in with me. Okay. So that let me know he was broke, couldn't afford to keep his own apartment. Because when I met him, he was living with his mother anyway. All right, here we go. When he can't afford to travel out of his hometown for a getaway. Yeah. You know you're dealing with a broke man when, say, for example, he lives, I'm going to say he lives in New Jersey. He can't even afford to go over to the next state, which is might be Pennsylvania near you or New York. Can't afford it. Yep, because he's broke. Okay, the next one. When he don't have, I'm not going to say can't afford, don't have a passport. That lets you know right there, ladies, that he never been out of the country. He never been nowhere um, and experienced anything before. Like I said, being out of the country. He never experienced nothing like that before. Never traveled or went anywhere. Okay, next one. When he asks you to go two or three different, when he asks you to go to 2 or 3 different programs to get money to help pay the rent, car note, electric bill, etc., anything. And I know someone that she goes to different places that she know about. She got a whole list right here in Orlando. She got a whole list where she can go different places and get help for just gas to go in the car. That's sad when you got to go to a program or go somewhere for somebody to help you put gas in your car. Okay, but she does that to help with the electric bill. Yep, to get money for her rent, and she don't have her own place. She lives with someone, so the person she lives with, I guess, write up a slip or something for her for rent or whatever, as posed as the landlord or whatever and everything. And she gives them that paper and they give her money towards the rent. And that's sad. That really is. Okay. When he can't afford to invite you to his place because he lives in a real bad neighborhood. Yeah. There's someone that's definitely broke. That you too scared to go in his neighborhood and he don't want you to come in his neighborhood. Because he can't afford to live in a decent area. All right. Well, he can't afford or own a decent bottle of cologne to wear. Yeah. He can't afford that. He got to wear that stinking cologne. That, oh God, I know someone. He was an alcoholic, and I was dealing with him, and his cologne, so-called cheap cologne, it stank. I mean, oh, it stank. It's terrible. He couldn't afford a decent bottle of cologne. All right. When he keeps everything he owned in his car to keep him from paying for a storage unit. Yeah, knew a guy like that too. Yep, half of his stuff, the majority of his stuff was in the trunk in the back seat of his car. Because wherever he was staying, he must have knew that any day, any time, he was gonna get kicked out. Yep. So he kept a lot of stuff in his car trunk. And also, I think wherever he was staying, he might have been scared they was gonna steal it or whatever. Yep. Because he probably was renting. I think he was renting a room. Yep. All right. When he only owns a prepaid card from the job with a temp service. Yeah, he don't have a real checking and savings account with a bank. Just one of them prepaid cards. Because a lot of jobs want to pay you on a card. So you have to get one of them prepaid cards for them to pay you on. Yeah. When he takes you out to a restaurant for lunch or dinner to eat, when the check comes, he stares at you for a long time. And that stare is hoping you. The reason why he stare at you and hoping you gonna say something and say you'll pay it. Yep. Okay. When he takes you out to eat, he orders your food. Now, when a man takes you out to eat and order your food, you might think that's cute. He's being, he's taking charge. He's leading. No, a lot of times it's because he's ordering the cheapest, lowest thing on the menu, especially if he feel he has to pay for it. So he don't want to pay a lot. So he'll call himself ordering your food for you. All right. I know a guy like this, a couple of them in Baltimore. This one right here. When he has a luxury, expensive car, but all the warning signs, okay? All the warning signs, dash lights are on. Yep, was the guy I knew. He had a Lexus. I think the Lexus might have been 10, 12 years old, but all the dashboard signs was just flashing. Oil change, something break. It was about 6 different things that was just flashing on his dash. He couldn't afford to get it fixed. Okay. This last one, when he gives you a re-gifted used gift. Yeah, a re-gifted used gift. And if you don't know what I mean, that's a gift that's already used and he rewrap it and gives it to you. Like you're not going to notice it. For example, a teddy bear. You already know that the teddy bear was used. One, how you know it needs to be washed. Two, how you know it might have a tear on it. Yep, things like that. All right, then, YouTube. Thanks for listening. This is Donna LC 4560 coming to you with her 150th video. This was part 8, the last one of 1 through 8 of the videos. All right, then. Thank you so much for listening. I will appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.